Welcome to another episode of Quick Tips with Solemn Tones. Today we are covering how to make reverse cymbals. So you often hear a song and just before something major drops, some climax, some chorus, you hear whoosh. And usually that's some piece of effects, but sometimes that's also just a reverse cymbal sample. So today we are covering how we make that in Mjolnir drums. You could do this with literally any cymbal sample. My friend Tim just asked me to do it with Mjolnir. So first of all, we have to have a cymbal sample. So we make ourselves a little piece of MIDI right here, and we take any cymbal. Fine, this one, we have a cymbal. Then we want to turn that into audio. So we don't want to have the MIDI, we want to have the audio. Bounce in place. This exists in every DAW as far as functions go. And then we get rid of the MIDI, we no longer need that. Now we have the cymbal. Now to make everything a bit nicer, we're gonna normalize this. It doesn't really matter that much. So we have our cymbal. So if your chorus starts on this third measure right here, we want to have some kind of build-up sound right before it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this intact because we still want that cymbal to exist. We're gonna copy paste it to another track. And then the first thing we wanna do is we wanna drown this in reverb. We could reverse this sound, but it would be pretty odd. We want it to sound big and weaker so that when the impact hits, it's extra special. I'm quickly just using a stock reverb, large spaces, halls, a dream hall, I guess. I don't even know what this preset sounds like. Sure, that's good enough. Then we want to compress the living hell out of that. Good, so now we bounce this again. So now we should have less of an impact and more of just a tail. We cut off the start because now this start sounds very, very weird. We bounce that out yet again. Now obviously there's thousands of ways you can do this. I just like my way. And then we go into File, Functions, and Reverse. Now every single DAW will have this function unless you have a very odd DAW that just lets you reverse a sound. And so now we have this little piece of sound. I want to normalize it one more time. There we go. It's gonna be hella distorted. And then we use a fade tool. And so to go over it one more time, what we did is we took this sound, the original cymbal. Let's make it orange for a second. We took that cymbal, which is just a regular cymbal, and then we just made it a big reverby space so it no longer had just that impact. Compressed the living hell out of it so it's basically all whoosh, no cymbal is left. Then we reverse that and fade it so you have the reverse of the cymbal leading into the actual cymbal. And that is what this sounds like. See? So this way, you feel like something is happening while it's playing, it's building up, you feel this climax coming, you usually have some more instruments doing something, and then once you hit that chorus, it's like, ah, that's what this was leading up to. Beautiful, and that is how you make reverse cymbals, in this case with Mjolnir drums, but you can do this with anything really.